Lifeless Fantasy Football League, welcome. It's I, Commissioner. Welcome to the first round. It's the week 13 recap show going into the first round tournament. But so I'm just going to go into what just happened here in all these matchups real quick, and then start breaking down things that are going on playoff style. So just rolling through the matchups here. Alpha Michael Foxtrot dump trucks the Redcoats 119-44. And by way of Prozac Puffers not covering the difference of points, I get my bye. Overpaid Convicts Mega Movers tied at 93. Mega Movers is going to take the 6th seed by way of a tiebreaker by 3 points. Good job, Mega Movers. Way to slide in there. Prozac Puffers uses Antonio Brown's awesomeness to beat Lord Ron Kings 145-126. Logical Intercourse beats Barney's Bastards 74-66. Philadelphia Boxcars solidifies the number 1 seed 127-74 over Black Dog FRL. Smoke My Shorts beats Death Bombers 106-60 to get into the playoffs, and the Mountainous Pure Snow loses to the Moominators 84-30 or 73. So what does that mean? So here is the final standings. So Philadelphia Boxcars finishes 10-3. He will be the top seed in the championship bracket. Other bye goes to myself at 9-4 with the most points scored in the league to date. Prozac Puffers finishes 3 seed and only 20 points behind me. Smoke My Shorts 4 seed. The Mountainous Pure Snow 5th seed, and he was a 3 seed for a while. Mega Movers will be the 6th seed by way of points tiebreaker over the Moominators, which will finish as the 7th seed. And then moving on down, Death Bombers 8, Overpaid Comics 9, Logical Intercourse 10, Lord Brown Kings 11, Black Dog FRL 12, Barney's Bastards 13, and Redcoats 14. And so that brings us to our matchup starting in the Toilet Bowl. Moominators versus Redcoats. And then Lord Brown Kings and Logical Intercourse will face each other. The winner of those 2 matchups will face each other in the second round of the Toilet Bowl. The bottom half of the bracket, we got the 3-seeded, or whatever number that is, 7, 8, 9-seeded Overpaid Convicts versus Black Dog FRLs with Death Bombers and Barney's Bastards. Fun first round of the tournament. Got family ties down there. So those 2 teams the 2 matchups will face each other in the bottom half of the Toilet Bowl bracket. Up in the championship bracket, 4th seeded Smoke My Shorts will face the 5th seeded The Mountainous Pure Snow. Winner will face top seed Philadelphia Boxcars. We have the 3rd seeded Prozac Puffers versus the 6th seeded Mega Movers. Winner of that will face Alpha Michael Foxtrot in the second round. So yeah, as we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, keep an eye on your accounting. I will mention right now that I'm not doing any payouts until everybody has paid for those that owe money have paid all the money in before I will distribute any out. I had one person last year owed something and all of a sudden then disappeared. So I'm collecting all money owed first. Then I will pay it out. So whoever the champion ends up being, you're not getting paid out until I have all the money collected. So if I have to put out bounties on people to make people find people, I will do that because people want to get paid their money, and I'd like to get that done. Preferably before the Super Bowl is. I would like to have everything paid out by the time the Super Bowl kicks off. That's usually what I like to do. Slightly after that, but not too much further after that. I don't want to get into the middle of February and I still haven't gotten people paid out. So that's one of the things. So once the season ends, and the season will end technically week 17 because of the high point player and the high point team thing goes through week 17. And to recap that, I haven't done that in a while, but Mega Movers did super huge work in week 12, so 178 and 60 points. Mega Movers kind of has that on lock right now, but hey, anything can happen in the in the playoffs here. But that does go through week 17, so that gets us to January. Once after week 17 is when I'm going to send notices out to the people that owe money. I want to get all that money collected. Once I get all that money collected, I will start paying people out, starting with the champion and working down. So that'll be how I do it. So just to let you know, and then I was going to give you the payouts because I was working on that, and I just would have to move screens to show you right now. So next week when I come at you, I'll have all the payout amounts announced. I've got it, just wasn't prepared for it for this broadcast. So I'll have all that information next week for semifinal round. And then keep in mind, of course, the teams in the toilet bowl, once you lose, you're done. Teams in the championship bracket, if you lose, you will then play. So like if you lose, if you're playing this weekend and you lose, you will play for the 5th and 6th place seedings. So don't lose and run into a hole, because there is all 6 places in the championship bracket get paid out. All 6, but we got to figure it out. So if you lose in the first round, don't run away. Don't disappear. Submit a lineup going into next week because you're playing for 5th place. Same thing in the semifinal round. If you lose in the semifinal round, you got to play for 3rd place. So don't. If you're in the championship bracket, you basically are guaranteed 2 games. Anywhere, wherever it is. So that's pretty much all I got. I'll come at you next week. I'll have all those payouts ready to go. The only payout I won't be able to announce is for the high point player and the high point team, because that is based off of transactions, and transactions go through the end. So that's the only one I can announce. So there's that. Hopefully everyone's a good week. See you next week. Out.